At Royal Holloway, so please do so with gusto. What I would ask of you, though, is that you whoop, cheer, and applaud, and then quietly pause, so that our next graduand, soon to be graduate, and their supporters can enjoy their moment too. This ceremony is being filmed, and our professional photographers will be taking that all-important picture of our graduates receiving their scroll. So as much as I'll know you'll want to capture that moment with your camera, please could I ask that you don't obstruct the view of the people behind you. And finally, at the end of our ceremony, our graduates will be asked to leave first, followed by our guests. Thank you. If you are able, please stand for the arrival of the procession.
Please take your seats. Guests, families, supporters and friends, on behalf of the university, I am absolutely delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It is wonderful to see you all here. We welcome those of you who are visiting for the very first time, to those returning to a place that has become familiar, and to those watching this from around the world on a live stream. To you all, we extend a very warm welcome, and we hope that you enjoy the ceremony and have a truly memorable and special day. Graduates from the School of Life Sciences and the Environment will be presented at this ceremony. The first group of graduates presented are those who have been awarded master's degrees, and they'll be followed by students with Doctor of Philosophy degrees. So without further ado, with great pleasure, I welcome the Executive Dean of the School of Life Sciences and the Environment, Professor Klaus Dodds.
Good morning, and I'm happy to confirm my name is indeed Klaus Dodds, Executive Dean for the School of Life Sciences and Environment, and it's a really great pleasure to warmly welcome you to our winter graduation ceremony today. I would like to take a few moments to share how tremendously proud I am of all our graduates. They are currently sat behind me in an adjoining room, watching me address them via a live video link, but I hope they will sense that pride that I genuinely share. We will be shortly recognising their wonderful achievements as they take to the stage, doff their cap, and receive their scroll. They will then join us in the ceremony venue to hear from our presiding officer for today, Professor Julie Sanders, our Vice-Chancellor and Principal, and importantly, our student orator, Stacey Vincent. I'm delighted again to extend my warmest congratulations here, and we recognise and celebrate the achievements of our students who have followed postgraduate programmes within the 5 departments of the School of Life Sciences and Environment: Biological Sciences, Earth Sciences, Geography and Psychology, alongside Health Studies, have consistently been ranked among the top departments in the UK for a number of years, combining research excellence, inspirational teaching, and collaboration with a myriad of partners beyond the university. Those partners would be found within the UK and across the wider world. Postgraduate students, whose achievements we celebrate rightly today, are one of the main reasons why their departments are ranked so highly. Their studies encapsulate the diversity and vitality of our school, focusing on an array of immediate significance and impact, including societal well-being, transforming energy resources, mental health, gene therapy, industrial biotech, pollination ecology, climate and environmental change, global development and geopolitics, sustainability, and the relationship between place and identity. It is an extraordinary interdisciplinary school, as I hope that list reveals. Moreover, the doctorate in clinical psychology produces health professionals who will contribute to the treatment of mental health challenges in our communities and societies within the UK and beyond. All our postgraduates will graduate with the knowledge and skill not only to study the world, but I very much hope leave it in a better place. However challenging and discombobulating it might seem at the moment, it is one ultimately shaped by human actions and interactions. And that should also, I hope, offer us a source of and for hope. We look forward to hearing about the achievements of our students as they embark on the next stage of their professional lives. And again, on behalf of the School of Life Science and Environment, allow me to offer my sincere congratulations to everybody who is currently sat behind me. With great pleasure, we now move to the presentation of the graduates. Please welcome the Head of Department of Biological Sciences, Professor James McAvoy. Thank you.
Professor Julie Sanders, Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I would like to present graduands from the Department of Biological Sciences. For the award of Master of Science degrees by research from the Department of Biological Sciences. Sarah Akbar, supervised by Dr. Philip Chen for the thesis investigating the effects of antisense oligonucleotides on RNA editing in SHSY5Y cells. For her work supervised by Dr. Chris Wilkinson, the role of polyketide synthases in early zebrafish development, Mairead Halliday. For her thesis entitled Designing Antisense Oligonucleotides to Knock Down PIN1 Expression in order to examine the consequences of altered RNA editing on neuronal function, supervised by Dr. Philip Chen, Adriana Tubb. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy degrees from the Department of Biological Sciences. For his thesis entitled Evaluating the Biological and Molecular Mechanism Behind the Accumulation of Zeaxanthin and Beta-carotene in Capiscum annuum and Solanum lycopersicum, supervised by Professor Paul Fraser and Dr. Jenny Enfisi, Cameron Hart. For his thesis, A Holistic Investigation into the Leaf Breakdown Condition in Potted Basil, supervised by Dr. Paul Devlin and Professor Alan Gange, George Skinner. For his thesis, Phytohormone and Pesticide-Mediated Regulation of Disturbance and Homeostasis of the Phylospore Microbiota, supervised by Dr. Paul Devlin and Professor Pietro Spanu, Stacey Vincent. For her thesis entitled Plant Parasitic Nematode Infection and Control in Sports Turf, Novel Approaches Using Seaweed, Tamsin Williams. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Biological Sciences. Please welcome the Head of Department of Health Studies, Professor Alexandra Palombi.
Professor Julie Sanders, Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Health Studies. For the award of Master of Arts of Global Health, Society, Culture and Behavior, for the prize of Most Innovative Project promoting nature connectedness in RHUL students, qualitative research to understand the use and perception of nature on campus, improving students' mental well-being and promoting pro-environmental behaviors is Alejandra Castro Tapia. For Master of Arts in Global Health is Elsa Helmuth. For the award of Master of Science degrees from the Department of Health Studies. For the Master of Science in Global Health, Food Security, Sustainability and Biodiversity, Chloe Benano-Abra. Harold Hazeldine. Sarah Leddington. Thomas Nelson. Adam Wagstaff. For the award of MSc Global Health, Human Health and the Environment, Selma Qureshi. Nidhi Chauhan. For the prize of Most Innovative Project, potential release of microplastics from toothbrushes within the usage time of 3 to 6 months is Atul Prasad. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Health Studies. Please welcome the Director of Clinical Psychology, Professor Helen Pote.
Professor Julie Sanders, Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I would like to present graduands from the Department of Psychology. For the award of postgraduate certificate degrees from the Department of Psychology, Natasha Keane. For the award of postgraduate diploma degrees from the Department of Psychology, Antonia Apostolidou. Pasquale Massimo Acquisto. Reem Alani. Hiba Al-Khazajri. Rossana Amadeo. Virginia Asamuha. Adelina Bella. Emma Jane Bevel. Anisha Batoa. Neferet Bilikbosi. Laura Berlanon. Nicole Bush. Ines Ventura. Sargam Chabra. Michael Cobden. Francesca Corndon. Sophie Brooke. Natasha Daniels. Melina Dhaliwal. Tara Donnelly. Jessica Elliott. Luam Emireb. Cheryl Goldrick. Francesca Harland. Paige Hunt. Natasha Iorio. Forhad Islam. Aisha James. Aisha Khan. Sarah Khan. Sophie Lang. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Cognitive Behaviour Therapy IAP programme, Samantha Lindeek. Sarah Lund. Lauren Mulvaney. Samra Nasir. Oluwusion Olukun Ola. Ikale Che Omache. Thespina Papadini-Yo. Harley Parsizadeh. Catherine Scott. Bella Shah. Helena Sladatucek. Faria Spall. Rathika Thivikan. Lois Thomas. Priya Tulsidas. Thomas Weaver. Rachel West. Catherine Wildsmith. Siobhan Williams. Thomas Woodward. For the award of Master of Science degrees from the Department of Psychology. Muna Eshmail. Caitlin Green. Rosina Khalik. Sadia Khan. Rejoice Musiri. Diana Kalufa. Ikealua Olorini Shoma. Samantha Pereira. Samuel Thompson. Nicole Williams. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Psychology.
I would now like to introduce our student orator who will be delivering a speech on behalf of all those who are celebrating here today. Please welcome back to the stage Stacey Vincent.
Good morning, fellow graduates, esteemed guests, faculty members, and to all friends and family in attendance here today. I'd like to start by congratulating everyone once again for all of their incredible achievements and for reaching such a significant milestone in their lives. For the last decade, Royal Holloway has been a second home for me, having started my journey here as an undergraduate in 2013. In fact, I'm somewhat convinced that the only reason my parents are here today is that they want proof that I'm actually leaving. Over these transformative years, the Department of Biological Sciences has been not only a great place of personal and professional development, but also of lifelong friendships and lasting collaborations, many of which have made being here today possible. I'm sure for most of us here today, the path leading to this juncture has been anything but linear and smooth. Many of us have had to cope with significant disruptions brought about during the global pandemic, stacked on top of the already substantial challenges of research. Your presence here today is a testament to your resilience, strength, and ability to overcome adversity. I'd be remiss at this moment to not extend gratitude to our technical and support staff. Their efforts and dedication minimized the disruptions we faced during these challenging times and enabled us to get back to our research as swiftly and safely as possible. I must also take a minute to express profound gratitude to our academic supervisors for their patience and support through what has been an incredibly transformative and often uncertain period of our careers. Through long days in the lab and at post and research group meetings, they've witnessed us trying and often failing more upfront than even some of our closest family and friends. On this note, and because I'm always an optimist, I'd like to talk briefly about failure on this happy day. Thomas Edison once famously said, "I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Some of us might be thinking, that's very nice, Edison, but I failed 10,001 times. Failure is a necessary part of any research career and acts as a catalyst for growth. What often ends up as significant results on paper are just brief glimpses of the times that things went at least somewhat according to plan. What's left, and often unacknowledged, is the trying, the failing, and the failing a bit better the next time. It's during those times that I've been most grateful for the support of my fellow cohort, and I'm certain that I'm not alone in thinking that. It's been genuinely wonderful to see so many of the people I've shared this journey with already embarking on successful careers in their chosen fields. After all, that's what makes all the effort and strife worth it. Congratulations once again, fellow graduates, for your accomplishments, and I wish you every success for the journey that lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stacey, for sharing your experience with us here today. It's an achievement in itself to be chosen to deliver the oration in front of everybody, but congratulations and well done. So it's now my great pleasure to welcome one of our talented students here at Royal Holloway, who is going to entertain us with a brief musical interlude. Will you please welcome into the room Yuting Zhao. Thank you, Yuting, for that fantastic performance. And can we also take a moment to thank our other amazing performers, our quartet, sitting here as well. So at this point in the ceremony, while your applauding hands are well in action, I'm just going to invite our graduates, for so they are, to thank their guests and supporters for everything that they have done over the past study time. Thank you. If you can show your appreciation. Friends, it is truly wonderful to share this ceremony with you all, celebrating the fantastic achievements of the graduating class of 2023. Graduation marks the end of a current programme of studies. It allows an all too brief, but I hope special time to reflect and celebrate with friends, with lecturers, with the professional services teams who supported you on the way, with family, loved ones, and to begin this next chapter of the story, whatever that story is and wherever it may take you. A graduation ceremony is a crossing of a threshold, very literally and physically into a room, but there's something emotional that goes on a day like this too, and I hope for that reason the ceremony has been moving and meaningful for you all. This is a moment staged in front of supporters, whether they're here in person or watching online or just holding you in their thoughts today. But you're also graduates being actively welcomed into the remarkable Royal Holloway global community of graduates, which stretches from here on this beautiful Egham campus, from our central London sites to over 120 countries represented around the world by our inspirational international student and graduate community. All of us here today hope very much that your new degree leads you on to a life path that is enjoyable and rewarding, and we hope that you will also carry with you that spirit of Royal Holloway, which as a university of social purpose is all about making a positive contribution in the world, and why we like to say that a Royal Holloway degree is for what matters. We've already heard in this ceremony the amazing areas of study that all of our biosciences, health studies, psychology students have been looking at, from health and ageing and biodiversity and food security and data and new technology. These are all areas of local, national and global importance. And you've heard a little reference to laboratory, but also field-based work. It's been a particular joy to see some of you using the living lab that is the campus to do a research and research with partners too. You're a highly skilled community, and we are very, very proud of you. We know that you'll go on to do work of great purpose in the world, so thank you for that. We live, as we've also heard, in complex times. But one of the amazing things about university communities is their ability to come together over difficult questions and issues, local, national, global, societal and economic, to debate, to reason, to discover, to analyse, to learn and support together, and to find knowledge-based solutions which are often co-produced with community groups, with industry, with policymakers and with creative and cultural partners. And I am endlessly moved by the communities of practice and the care and compassion that the university ecosystem here at Royal Holloway holds within itself. So we know, graduates, that you'll use the superpower that is your degree to give back and to make a difference, and we at Royal Holloway will be walking alongside you and applauding you every step of the way. In the fine words of songwriter and performer Taylor Swift, I will invite you all today to be defined by the things you love and not by the things that you are afraid of. Royal Holloway is committed, and has long been, to being brave and bold and future-facing in all that it does, but we know that our students and our graduates are the very best of us in that respect. You will be ambassadors and change makers in this complex but beautiful world in which we exist, and you will be carriers of hope and agency and possibility. So as we move towards the conclusion of the formal part of this ceremony, I hope you have time today to spend with the tutors and the lecturers and the professional services colleagues and the fellow students who were part of your journey, and to celebrate and to take joy with family and friends and carers and supporters. But please, let's again reflect on what today recognises. Your degree scrolls are a testament, as we've heard, to hard work, to intellectual capacity and to perseverance, and I hope also to a lot of love, commitment and imagination. But as you ready yourselves, as Stacey remarked on, to leave this beautiful, special place as Royal Holloway graduates, I hope that those scrolls and the certificates and all that they represent are statements of your potential, but also of your responsibility in the world. Education is a remarkable thing. While celebrating what has been achieved, I hope you can find space to reflect on what is yet to come. So just as the history of this remarkable place strikes me every single day that I have the privilege to be its Vice-Chancellor and Principal, your recent past will be a vital ingredient in making you the person you are in the future. But it is what you do next that will also matter and will be a crucial part of Royal Holloway's story. So whatever those next steps, we all here wish you light and luck and love in your lives. And please know that you make us proud. Please make the world beautiful, because I know you can. And go be remarkable, go do remarkable things. Be kind, be productive, make a contribution. Thank you for being part of Royal Holloway's story today, tomorrow, and well into the future, because, as I've already said, you are our greatest achievement, and we are so very, very proud of you. Thank you. So finally, if you feel comfortable doing so, could I ask you now to please stand for the recession?